What if I told you that the moment you leave your house, your dog may begin doing things you would never expect? Not barking, not sleeping, not waiting sadly by the door all day. Hidden cameras placed inside homes have revealed behaviors that surprised even experienced dog owners. And some of those behaviors raise a fascinating question. Do we really know what our dogs do when nobody is watching? Before we go further, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments. If you could secretly watch your dog for one full day while you were gone, what do you think would surprise you the most? Because what we are about to explore may completely change the way you think about your dog. Most people leave home believing their dog will simply wait for them to come back. It sounds reasonable. After all, dogs love their owners. But hidden camera recordings show something much more interesting. The second the front door closes, many dogs do not react the way people expect. Instead of immediately lying down or looking sad, they often become very alert. They listen. They watch. They pay attention to every sound coming from outside. For the first few minutes after you leave, your dog is often gathering information. The sound of your footsteps, the sound of your car, the direction you went. Dogs have incredibly sensitive hearing, and they continue listening long after humans believe they are gone. Then something interesting happens. Many dogs begin checking the house, not because they are lost, not because they are confused, but because they are making sure everything feels normal. Some move from room to room, others walk to windows, some pause in places where they usually spend time with their owners. To a dog, the house feels different when the people are gone. The smells are the same, the furniture is the same, but the activity has changed. And this is where hidden cameras started capturing behavior that many owners never expected. Some dogs develop private routines, small routines nobody ever sees. A favorite chair they are normally not allowed on. A window they visit several times each day. A room they quietly check before settling down. These habits often happen so consistently that they become part of the dog's daily schedule. What makes this fascinating is that many owners have absolutely no idea these routines exist. They leave the house thinking they know their dog completely. Meanwhile, their dog may be spending the day in ways they never imagined. But one of the most surprising behaviors appears only after the dog realizes nobody is coming back anytime soon. And what happens next is something many owners completely misunderstand. But one of the most surprising behaviors appears only after the dog realizes nobody is coming back anytime soon. And what happens next is something many owners completely misunderstand. Most people imagine a lonely dog sitting by the front door for hours, waiting sadly until its owner returns. While some dogs do spend time near doors or windows, hidden camera footage often shows a very different picture. After checking the house and making sure everything feels normal, many dogs begin creating their own daily routine. Some dogs choose a favorite spot and spend time watching the world outside. Others quietly explore different rooms. Some carry toys from one place to another for reasons nobody fully understands. And many dogs spend much more time listening than people realize. A dog may suddenly lift its head and stare toward a hallway. Then nothing happens. A few minutes later, it reacts to another sound. Then another. The house may seem silent to humans, but a dog is living in a completely different world of sounds. Distant cars, footsteps outside, doors closing far away, voices from neighboring homes. Dogs are constantly collecting information from their environment. And this is where things become fascinating. Many hidden cameras show dogs repeatedly visiting the same locations throughout the day. Not because they forgot where they were, not because they are bored. They seem to be checking familiar places connected to their owners. A favorite chair, a bedroom, the couch where everyone sits together, almost like they are keeping track of the house. Some experts believe this behavior helps dogs feel secure. Familiar places carry familiar smells, and smell is incredibly important to dogs. While humans mostly remember through sight, dogs experience much of the world through scent. A blanket, a pillow, or a chair may contain comforting smells that help a dog relax while alone. But there is another behavior that surprises many owners. Some dogs spend periods of time doing absolutely nothing. No barking, no playing, no running around. They simply rest. At first this may seem boring, but it reveals something important. Many healthy dogs are actually very good at adapting to quiet time. They are not constantly worried or sad. They learn the rhythm of the household and adjust their day around it. However, there is one moment that appears again and again on hidden camera recordings. A moment that leaves many owners asking the same question. How does a dog seem to know when its owner is about to come home? Because what many dogs do shortly before that happens is almost impossible to ignore. Because what many dogs do shortly before that happens is almost impossible to ignore. Hidden camera recordings have captured a pattern that appears again and again in different homes. Hours may pass with very little activity. The dog rests, moves around occasionally, checks a window, visits a favorite spot. Everything seems normal. Then suddenly, long before the owner reaches the front door, something changes. The dog becomes alert. It stands up. It begins moving through the house. Sometimes it walks directly to the door. Other times it waits near a window. And in many cases, this happens before there is any obvious sign that the owner is returning. This has left many people asking the same question. How does the dog know? Some experts believe dogs become masters at learning routines. They notice patterns humans never think about. The usual time someone comes home. The sounds that happen before arrival. The rhythm of daily life. Over weeks, months, and years, dogs build a mental picture of what happens every day. But there may be something even deeper happening. Dogs do not experience time the way humans do. They are not sitting there checking clocks or counting hours. Instead, they live through routines, smells, sounds, and expectations. Their entire day is built around familiar patterns. That is why even small changes can feel very important to them. And hidden cameras have revealed another fascinating behavior. Many dogs spend time near objects that belong to their owners. A favorite blanket, pair of shoes, a jacket left on a chair. At first, this might seem strange. But for a dog, these objects contain something incredibly valuable. Familiar scent, a smell connected to comfort, safety, and the people they trust most. That is why some dogs carry these items around the house when alone. Others simply lie beside them. They are not playing. They are surrounding themselves with something familiar. And this tells us something important. When dogs are home alone, they are not spending every moment feeling sad or abandoned. Much of the time, they are maintaining a connection to the people who matter most to them. In their own way, they are keeping the household routine alive until everyone returns. But the most surprising moment of all happens near the end of the day. A moment so common that owners all over the world report seeing it. A moment when a dog suddenly acts as if it already knows someone is coming home. And what researchers believe is happening may completely change the way you look at your dog's behavior forever. And what researchers believe is happening may completely change the way you look at your dog's behavior forever. One of the strangest things hidden cameras reveal is that many dogs become active just minutes before their owners arrive home. Not after they hear the key in the door. Not after the car pulls into the driveway. Before any obvious sign appears. The dog suddenly wakes up, walks toward the door, looks out a window, waits, and then, a few minutes later, the owner arrives. This happens so often that many people believe dogs have some mysterious ability to know exactly when someone is coming home. The truth is probably less magical but no less fascinating. Dogs are experts at learning patterns. They notice tiny details humans completely ignore. The sounds outside, the timing of daily routines, the changes in the environment that happen before someone returns. To a dog, the world is full of clues. And while humans miss most of them, dogs are paying attention every second. That may be the real secret hidden cameras have uncovered. When home alone, dogs are not simply waiting. They are observing, listening, learning, following routines, staying connected to the people they love in ways most owners never see. And perhaps that is the biggest surprise of all. Many people worry their dog forgets about them when they leave. But the evidence suggests the opposite. Throughout the day, your dog may be thinking about familiar places, familiar smells, and familiar routines connected to you. So the next time you walk through your front door and your dog rushes to greet you, remember this. That excitement did not begin the moment you arrived. It may have started long before you ever reached home. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing animal behavior stories. And tell me in the comments, what do you think your dog does when nobody is watching?